Alright, welcome to our humble abode. This is another episode of Games and Stuff. And today we're talking about video game bosses. I'm here with Gustavo.
Hello.
And I'm here with Grester and Gustavo.
What's up?
Do you guys have any memorable bosses that you're just like, what?
Did you guys ever play Dead Rising?
No.
You never played Dead Rising?
I did.
No.
Well, there's this one boss in the kid player, I guess, called Adam the Clown. And he was one of the most annoying and yet hard bosses to beat in the game. He's this really creepy clown that rides on a unicycle and then he throws balloons at you that explode for some reason. And he juggles chainsaws and it was one of the most difficult bosses in the game. Even the final boss wasn't that hard. And it's really creepy because when he dies, he starts sounding like a robot that's just kind of like deactivating. It's just weird. And
I hate clowns.
yeah, I know, I hated clowns too. I was like, oh god, this cannot get any creepier.
It sounds kind of like it.
yeah, it reminds me of
You
it.
saw that? That's why I can't play Twisted Metal.
Because of the clowns? Yeah.
That game was pretty fun. For me, my favorite boss would probably be Metalcore from Jak 2. He's the final boss. Basically, he's like a big metalhead. He's like the king of all the metalheads. And so when you fight him, you go through like different stages. Like he throws like different metalheads at you, and like he's just really hard. The whole point basically is like if you kill him, you get kind of like, well, spoiler alert, but turns out like there's a little Jak, and that's the Jak that goes back into like the past, and that's the one that you play in Jak and Dexter and all that good stuff. So
Whoa,
that's basically like the main
time travel?
story. The main story, like I don't know, it's really crazy.
The boss that I have to pick is Alma from Ninja Gaiden. And I just remember the first time facing her was like, it was so hard because like I would come into a battle with low potions.
Mm-hmm.
And then that whole battle, you need a lot of like health because she's gonna just hit you.
You
with
need potions for every boss in every game ever.
Yeah, potions are very vital in like in all these boss games. But no, like at first I was just free balling it, like okay, I'm just gonna go straight at her. But no, she would do this thing where she has this aura, and then it will hurt you if you jump at her. But you have to find this pattern, and then eventually when you get to beat her, it feels so good because that satisfaction.
Yeah, when you die so many times, you waste so many health potions, and you just do it, and you're like, yes, it feels so good.
Finally.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I do it, when I feel like I get a little bit lucky, like
Yeah.
finally beat
Oh my
him.
god,
So
I got very lucky in Dark Souls.
I mean, we could mention like Dark Souls all day.
Dark Souls has like a boss like every other like part of the game. Like there's a mini boss and then there's like the big bosses, and it's just that game killed me a little. Like
even the ones that weren't bosses were still kind of like bosses.
Oh my god, they're so hard.
Wow. Do you guys have like any more bosses? Like I remember when I played God of War, like the first one, the Hydras, the 3 Hydras.
Yeah, the first boss. Yeah.
Those are like, I mean, it was hard because like I didn't know what to do. Like they would like try to eat you, and then they would like do this
the roaring thing, and and then the spinning thing when they
It took me like a couple weeks like just to beat it because I'm kind of a dumb person when it comes to like I'm just like how do I beat him?
I was like that too, and I figured things
just
out.
go balls deep and try to kill him.
Yeah. Do you guys have any other bosses that you guys mentioned?
For me, I would have to pick Final Fantasy 13-2 boss Kaius. You fight him throughout the whole game, but like the final time you fight him, oh my god, it's just so annoying. Like he's literally like you literally have to beat him like 5 straight times.
Isn't he the one that just turns into something else every time you beat him?
Well, to start it off, he's like a big monster, and you fight him, you beat him, then he turns back into human. You fight him on an aircraft, then the aircraft crashes. You fight him on the shore of a sea twice. You have to beat him twice.
Wow.
And then after that, when you think it's over, he turns into 3 giant dragons. It's like, what the hell?
Oh god.
And then at that point, if you're not leveled up to a certain point, you're not gonna beat him.
That's why I don't play Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy has a lot of good bosses too, but that for me was just so annoying because the game was easy throughout until like that last portion.
Have you guys played Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah.
No.
I never finished the games because I got bored of them.
Okay. Well, because I remember there's Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater.
Oh, that's the one I actually did finish, actually. Yeah.
And then you remember the last boss? It's Big Boss. Was it Big Boss?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. So I remember finding that was such a cool like boss fight because like you had to do so many things where you just sneak around And then like she's all like aware of everything, so like when she hears something, it's like
She turns to you and oh god.
Yeah, and then like, she would just sucker punch you, and you're just like fall down. Yeah.
And she kills you so quickly if you messed up.
Yeah, because Metal Gear Solid had a lot of memorable bosses. Frankly, do you have any final thoughts?
I hope the bosses in future games get really hard, like Dark Souls hard. It would make the game more satisfying.
Yeah, we need more Dark Souls in all games. I say.
I don't know. I mean, I guess just make it more fun. I like video games to make it fun. So as long as they make it like more fun and more entertaining, go for it. I like it.
That's true.
Yeah, fun and hard. Like
make you want to look forward to actually fighting a boss, even though like it's super difficult.
Like if it's a game that's really difficult, then you look forward to fighting the boss. But if it's a game that's just fun, kind of like Borderlands, you look for it just to have fun.
Just like a little challenge, you know?
Yeah. So thanks for joining us. Let us know what's your favorite bosses. This has been another episode of Games and Stuff. I'm here with Gustavo Lopez.
Live long and prosper.
And my friend Grester.
Bye guys.
And LRG, Luis Guzman.